Hidden beneath the iced floor are infinite mysteries waiting for us to explore. From prehistoric animals to modern-age creatures, from incredible finds to mind-boggling discoveries. Hold on to see the most unbelievable things found frozen in a lake, which shocked the whole world. Rescued from lake. Hearing the sounds of animal cries for a long time, it was when the guy followed the voice that he found a stranded dog in an icy lake. The dog was stranded for more than an hour. Therefore, not waiting further, he, along with several other people, began the efforts to pull the poor animal out of the lake. Although they did not know how this one got trapped, such incidents are often observed during winters when animals break the ice sheet and get stuck in the freezing water. But luckily, this dog was spotted on time and was brought to safety. Iced lion cub. Sleeping in the permafrost for over thousands of years, the lion cub was at last discovered by the researchers. The female lion cub was believed to be 28,000 years old, and it belonged to a species of cave lions. It was a 2-month-old cub, which still had its last meal inside it. While the researchers were in awe to find Sparta, Sparta being the name given to the cub, they made another shocking discovery a few meters ahead in the same permafrost. It was another naturally preserved lion cub, which they found covered in mud. Although the researcher brought it for further research, nothing convincing about the two cubs was revealed by them till today. Strange icy patterns. A group of teenagers spotted this bizarre, rounded, slimy pattern on the icy surface. The large circle filled with freakish substances raised many questions among the people. Some believed that it was a cluster of alien eggs. They somehow got destroyed due to low temperatures and were frozen in ice. While this theory was believed by the majority of people, a few of them stated that it was actually neither filled with extraterrestrial eggs nor any creepy substance, but this was actually a pattern made by a science student who used salt to accelerate the snow melting process and created these patterns. Preserved ancient bear. This incredible find was made by a group of reindeer herders in Siberia. They found this exquisitely naturally preserved bear laying in the permanently frozen land. The bear, when researched by the scientists, turned out to be 3,500 years old. The ancient animals died because of an injury of the spinal column. Not just this, but after this discovery, probably for the first time, the researchers were able to compare the cell structure to modern animals. They believe it to be a great find, as this bear could open many doors to the prehistoric lives of animals. Frozen antlers. A man was crossing a lake when he noticed a strange pattern on the icy floor, which turned out to be deer antlers after a quick inspection. The antlers were frozen in the lake, which might have fallen down while it was crossing the lake. But where the previous ones were just antlers, here, a group of people spotted 2 giant moose trapped in the icy waters. The 2 moose had their antlers locked up, indicating a brutal combat before they actually met their fate. Well, we all know that moose are quite territorial, so there is a possibility that the 2 of them were arguing over land when they accidentally fell into the lake, and the lake eventually froze due to the low temperatures. Iced mummy. Researchers found a group of 8 mummies with 2 infants buried inside a cave of Greenland. All the bodies belonged to females, except the 2 infants that were found laying over their chests. These exquisite mummies still had their nails intact, and some even had hair on their bodies. But the thing which really triggered the scientists was the fact that they were buried without any men. Therefore, trying to find the cause of death, although they were relieved that all of them died of natural causes, scientists were left shocked when they found out that one of the infants was actually buried alive for unknown reasons. And even after months of research, they could not find out what really happened to the baby. Wolf rescued from icy river. Even the most brutal animals are left at the mercy of people sometimes. And one such incident happened in the wilds of Estonia, when a group of workers spotted a wolf trapped in the freezing river. They immediately came to rescue the stranded animal, and luckily brought it out to the safety of land in no time. Well, that's not how the wolf felt, as it was freezing and could barely breathe. So they did a few quick efforts to revive its breath, which they did successfully, and it was saved at last. Tiger rescued from frozen cave. These lion-hearted individuals did not care for their own safety and went right towards a hungry tiger cub. In truth, the cub had been trapped inside the ice for hours, and the story goes back to years ago. It was the cub's mother who was tracked for years by the wildlife explorer and passed away recently after a year of giving birth. Basically, the workers knew that there was a lone cub in the wilds. That's why they began the search operation, and after hours of hiking, they at last spotted it, captured it with sticks, and brought the orphan tiger to safety. Ancient woolly rhino. This fresh-looking carcass is not of a recently dead animal, but actually the fleshy carcass belongs to a 50,000-year-old rhino. You heard that right. And not only was it found, but the rhino was preserved in a remarkable condition, with most of its organs still intact. It was believed to be a baby rhino around 4 years old, which slipped and drowned in the river. But with its soft tissue still visible and the small nasal horn found, which usually decomposes quickly, this was believed to be a rarity. Centuries-old mammoth. Archaeologists have dug out an ancient mammoth's carcass from the frozen land of Siberia. This time, it's a 35,000-year-old mammoth, which they discovered in the permafrost. The mammoth was around 2 meters tall, which is quite short for their species. But this doesn't make this any less of a huge discovery, as the researchers have also found a few drops of red liquid that were oozing out of the body, which is a hope in revealing the prehistoric animal's life. Dinosaur fossil. Here, another permafrost revealed another incredible dinosaur species. Meet the Nodosaur, a dinosaur that lived some 110 million years ago. This remarkably preserved dinosaur was found in Alberta, and since then, it had become a sensation for the scientists. Why? Because of its incredible features. The fossil was a 5.4-meter-long nodosaur, and where normally the fossils only contain the teeth and bones, this was a whole dino, with armor plates and skin still present on it, which made it the world's best fossilized dinosaur ever discovered. Icy volcano. The largest active volcano of the world is present among the icy mountains of Antarctica. This is the mountain of Erebus, and this right here is the lava lake. It works as a heart for the mountain. The lava lake is persistently breathing, which makes the volcano a breathing volcano. It has been breathing among the icy fumaroles that have surrounded the volcano with a height of some 3,800 meters. Not only this, but this mind-boggling wonder of the Antarctic tundra has not stopped burning for the past 50 years, which makes it one of the longest burning volcanoes of the world. Siberian Ice Maiden. The archaeologists have excavated the mummy of an ancient diva, known as the Siberian Ice Maiden. They found the exceptionally preserved body in the permafrost, where she was laid on the side as if in a deep sleep. The lady was 1.7 meters long, and she was wearing wool clothes which pointed towards its high status. The researchers believe that she had a strong political background and was a lady of significance among the ancient people. Not only among the ancients, but the Ice Maiden got her popularity among the modern people too, who linked her excavation with the emergence of a curse. Moose rescued. A couple spotted this helpless moose right outside their house while they were clearing the snow. The moose was trapped in the icy water, and it was struggling to get itself out. But that was not all from the miserable situation of the moose, as its baby was standing a few feet away and it was crying for help, which arrived at last. But the officers were not sure if they could pass through the shaky iced surface. It took them a whole 8 hours to get the moose while its baby kept waiting. Finally came the moment. The moose was at last rescued from the freezing water. And here they both go, back into the wilds. This image was sent to us by one of our subscribers. Similarly, if you ever wish to know more about an image you come across, just send it on over to us. Who knows, we might even feature it in one of our videos. Giant-sized and coming out with its mighty arms almost around the feet of the man, this freakish-looking creature has been troubling the minds of people. The image has been circulating the internet for quite some time. It shows a man standing right on the side of a huge spider that is coming out of the hole in the icy floor. Many believe it to be some unknown creature that's been living among us for a long time, while the rest call it an extraterrestrial being that just landed on our planet. So, a prehistoric creature or an alien? Let me know which side you are on. See you next time.